Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is wAFF, and today we've actually got the latest gameplay. I think it's the official trailer of Black Myth Wukong. So I actually did a video on this ages ago when we actually got to see, I think it was like 11 or 13 minutes like gameplay of this game. It came out of nowhere. I had no idea this was even a game that was getting made. Suddenly we got this like 13-minute long gameplay of this amazing looking game. It looks incredible. If you haven't watched the video, my original video, I will put a link in the description below, so you can go and check that out. I highly recommend you go and watch the gameplay trailer anyway, because it was amazing. You don't have to watch mine, just go and watch it, because it is so sick. At the time of recording that last video, I actually had no idea who Wukong was. I didn't know anything about the Monkey King lore. I had no idea where really he was from. I knew that he was like Chinese or Japanese, but I wasn't sure. And because of my last video, I did actually say in the video, I can't tell if they're Chinese or Japanese. And a lot of people got pissed off with me for that, because he is a massive mythological Chinese legend. Like, he's a mythological character, Chinese, and I didn't know that. So a lot of people did get annoyed, so I apologize to the people that got annoyed for that. But because of this, a lot of people, like mainly Chinese people, contacted me in the comments and gave me a lot of information and story and background on the lore of the Monkey King, and it's actually really fascinating. It's an amazing story. He's an amazing character. There's just so much to this character and this world that it got me even more excited for this game. So anyway, here's the new trailer. It just came out today. I've just seen it pop up. I can't wait to watch it. I haven't seen anything yet, so let's just dive into it. Let's watch it, and then we'll discuss at the end. Okay, here we go. As the mouse gives way to the ox, we have a growing talent and force. Here is a little... Oh, well, that wasn't enough time, was it? So by the way, guys, the graphics on this are amazing. So look how good the detail is on these rocks and the environments. I don't know if this is gameplay, but when you see the gameplay, it could be as good as this, because it is amazing. Sick. Whoa, sick. Look at this, though. What? This literally is going to be so cool to play. Massive bosses. Sick. What is that? Whoa, shit. What? Just so much variety of characters, and this looks absolutely crazy. What? That is fucking sick. I want more. Okay, we're getting a little bit more. What? Who's this? Look at the size of him. No way. Look at the graphics, though. This looks so cool. Show us some gameplay of fighting him. Oh, no. Be strong like a bull. Black Myth Wukong. I can't wait for this game, guys. It looks amazing. That looks just incredible. I love it. It looks like it's going to be just such an amazing, fun game to play. The the actual animations of each character, the actual variety of characters that we get to fight. I love the fact that first of all, I love the fact that we're a monkey and he's got this big long staff. I don't know if there's a name for the staff. There probably is, and I apologize if I don't know that, because I just don't know. But yeah, just the fact we get to play as a monkey, and he's really hard. He's got amazing combat skills. As I remember, Wukong has 72 different transformations he can transform into, different bodies, different well, not characters, but he can transform into loads of different things. You get to see a little bit here. He transformed to like 3 different, I don't know what they were. It looked like maybe rats. Also here we get to see him transform into, fuck knows what this is, some guy that's made out of a rock or something. In the actual 13-minute long gameplay trailer, you get to see him transform a handful of times into different characters, like giant characters and smaller ones, and just completely different bodies. And it was fascinating to me because I was like, whoa, what's actually going on here? Like, you can change into loads of different characters that all have different combat styles, different fighting mechanics. Some of them have flames coming out of the weapons, and some of them are giants that can just like destroy like dozens of people at once. It was really, really an amazing watch, and we got to see a little bit more of it here. What was cool about this is that we get to see a lot of the enemies, and they're massive. Like that last enemy just came out, whatever that was, or whoever that was. I'm sure that that's probably a real character from the Wukong lore and the world, but that I love that. I love these giant characters and enemies, that we can fight. And obviously, we're so small compared that you think, how are you going to beat that? But we got to see some really cool moves there, some finishing moves. Some of these boss fights that we're getting to see look amazing. They look really, really cool. They look like they're going to be big fights. They're going to last a long time. In the original video, there's like this massive fight against this wolf who's jumping across all the rooftops, and first of all, the graphics of this wolf, like the fur on it, was amazing. But the actual fight itself, we got to have this wolf, just looks so detailed. It looks so good, man. And I was blown away by watching that. Now we've got to see some other battles with some other characters. We've got a 2-headed rat, which seems to be a big fight. I mean, there's probably loads of big fights that we get to have with different enemies in this, but this trailer kind of focused its attention on this 2-headed rat for a while. It just looks like it's going to be such a cool fight. It looks very challenging. I hope that it is challenging, because I've started to enjoy games now that gives you more of a challenge, because when you actually get through that and you actually win, or you beat the enemy or whatever, and it's been difficult and you've died multiple times, you actually feel like, yes, like it's really rewarding. And I've started to really like that to a point, because I just can't ever get into like Demon Souls or Bloodborne and Sekiro. These games are too hard for me. Like they're just relentless, dying constantly all the time. And I mean, with them games, you end up going right back to the start of the level, which that's the thing that I hate about them. I can't get into them because of that. So I really hope that this game doesn't go down that route. I'm definitely up for it being challenging and being difficult at times, to make it feel more rewarding when you actually do win. But please don't let us die and go right back to the beginning again and have to fucking do it all again. This game just looks like it's going to be really enjoyable to play. I did say originally when I first watched anything to do with this game that it did remind me a little bit of God of War. Just how it is and how the fighting is, and basically the combat, and just how the world seems to feel. It reminds me of how God of War felt like when you're going through that and you cut up against all these different enemies, and how sick God of War is with the combat and the weapons and all the different things you can do. The combat, it's very similar to this. Like the Monkey King here in this game is so solid. He's just got so many different fighting moves that I imagine playing this game is going to be really, really fun and enjoyable, especially fighting against these massive enemies and these different animals. It's just a really cool world, and I'm fascinated by it, and I want to learn more about it. Hopefully when we get to play the game, it will obviously give new players and new people to the Monkey King world a lot of background information, so we can understand the world more. And it's from what I've been told and learned of about the Monkey King since I did the first video, it's a really interesting world, and there's so much to it. There's so much story to it. There's just so many different things going on. And the character himself, Wukong, the monkey that we get to play, the fact that he can transform into all these different types of characters and people and bodies is just fascinating. And I'd like to know more about all of that too. So hopefully this game does open new players to this and get us to understand and learn a lot more about the story. I love the part here where we can see like the 4 different, I think they are rats, and they're flying like through the sky. They're coming after Wukong, and then we get to fight all 4, and then it looks like this chaotic, crazy sort of battle between Wukong and these 4 rats. Just the fact that we're a monkey and they're rats and we're getting to fight against them is just a really cool sort of like thing. I just like that. It's different, it's very different, and yeah, I'm just really looking forward to actually getting my hands on this. I don't know when they're gonna release this game, but I know that they are still looking for recruitment, so they still are developing it. So, you know, it's probably going to be quite a while till we get this game, but I'm cool with that. I'm more than down for waiting and to get an actual final product of this game, which will hopefully be perfect and come out in a really, really good state. It might be a few years down the line. It's going to probably be next gen. The graphics look like next gen. I can't imagine this will be getting made for last gen consoles now. It looks like a game that's going to definitely stand out amongst other games, so I really have high hopes for this. I hope the developers really smash it. It looks like they have already. There's already so much content that we've got to see of this game that it kind of feels like it's already finished, but I know that they are still developing it, so let's just wait and see till whenever it comes out. But guys, please let me know down in the comments below what you actually think about this. Do you think it looks cool? Have you seen the previous video where it's like a 13-minute gameplay? Have you watched that? Do go watch that, and also like let me know what you know about Wukong. I'd like to learn more. But as always guys, thank you so much for coming back and watching my videos. If you did actually enjoy this video, then please hit the like button, and if you do want to stay updated with my videos, then be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll be seeing you next time on wAFF World.